ήθελα στη συνέχεια να καλέσω στο βήμα τον καθηγητή κύριο Bahnfleth. Ο κύριος Bahnfleth μας έχει τιμήσει πολλάκις με την παρουσία του εδώ στην Ελλάδα. Ξέρουμε ότι είναι ένθερμος υποστηρικτής των δραστηριοτήτων του παραδείγματος και ως υπήρξε πρώην πρόεδρος της ASHRAE για τα έτη 2013 και 2014 και εκ μέρους του παραδείγματος εκφράζω την πολύ μεγάλη μου χαρά που τον έχουμε κοντά μας. Please.
I have no presentation for this. This is for the next session. But this month, I have come to my talk. Madam President, Chairman, Conference, Admiral, President Bati, and guests, members of the chapter. It's a real privilege to be here on behalf of ASHRAE Society to welcome you. I should note that as a past president of the society, I don't have any real authority anymore, so I should also note my friend Dr. Olesen, who is a sitting vice president of ASHRAE, is here, and he can back up anything I say with the authority of the organization. This is a wonderful event and has grown over a short period of time to be, I think, a very impressive and important international conference, and it's really, to me, very impressive that something like this would be organized by an ASHRAE chapter. This is the sort of event that normally is done by the society with a lot of support from the society staff, and here we have a very high-quality conference that has been established through the efforts of our members in a single chapter. So I want to particularly compliment the Hellenic chapter for doing what I wish every chapter of ASHRAE would do, which is to help its community to take the initiative to put on high-quality events and to carry out ASHRAE's mission, which is one of service, and one of service that I think is best expressed in local events. And as president of ASHRAE, I made a very concerted effort to promote ASHRAE as a global organization, and so I traveled all over the world. I was in 29 countries last year, met with 60 different organizations in all sorts of countries, and I came away from that experience with the realization that the more global an organization is, the more local it must be, and more than ever, if ASHRAE is going to be the kind of organization that serves its members around the world in the way that it aspires to, we need to have strong chapters working with their organizations in their countries, and so to see Hellenic chapter here forming a partnership, again on its own initiative, with the Navy to help support its activities both on land and on sea, and to work with the technical chamber. That is an example that I hold up to our chapters around the world when I travel. I think that what we're doing here is as good as what any chapter of the society is doing. So with that said, let me speak to this conference a bit more directly, and I think it's a very pertinent and important program. We need to keep discussing how to make our facilities more efficient and economically more efficient, and I very much agree with the statement that was made earlier that we have to move beyond simply being able to conceive how we would do it. We need to measure and evaluate, and so to see that emphasis in this conference, I think, is also important. The diversity of the program today is very impressive. Policy, design process, the workshop on BIM that's going on, building technologies, monitoring, assessment. But I also want to note that another of my particular interests and concerns is being well represented here in a workshop on ventilation and psychrometrics. As those of you who know me will have heard me say many times, I believe that indoor environmental quality needs to lead energy and environment. They're all important, but our first job is to make buildings places where people can be healthy and productive and comfortable. So the balance here, I think, is the right one that we want to strike in a conference such as this. And with that, I will conclude and then simply say that I hope that everyone has a wonderful experience here and takes away some good technical information from this meeting, but especially take the opportunity to interact with one another and to network and to develop your community, because that, of course, is always one of the best things that happens at a conference such as this, and I look forward to it myself. Thank you very much.